As usual, just give me a second here for YouTube and everything to catch up. All right, let me pull up my. Um, oh, am I? That's why. I was zoomed out. I was like, why is this showing a lot more space than it usually does? Okay. All right. Let's see if I can figure out what I'm missing. I wasn't able to figure out where I'm missing a key or anything. So I guess I'm gonna start going close to. Well, I've already gone close to like desks and stuff in rooms. I don't know. There's something I need to examine, I think. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Which one did I do? 3? That was the one, right? Yeah, 3. Yeah. All right. How? Whoops. How hurt am I? I'm not awful, but I'm not great. But I'm not awful. I'm probably fine. I think. I think. Question mark? We'll find out, I guess. Well, since I wasn't able to figure out where to put the doll, let's go ahead and put this away for now. I don't have any more ammo for that. I have a rifle ammo, but no, I do not. How many? I have 2 slots. Let's put this back. I only have 3 shots with that. I don't think it's going to do much of anything. Yeah. I think that's it. Let me now. Well, let me equip this to load it. And then put another grenade in there. Then let's actually equip this initially. I'm going to save it again so I've got this stuff deposited and also loaded already. Yeah. Okay. I gotta hopefully not deal with either of those guys. Okay, what have I not... Did I already... Let me see. There's stuff... here that I've not examined that I'm missing for some reason? I don't think there's anything up here. Plus, I don't want to get too close to that guy, of course, because he's dead. I'd like him to stay dead, right? Already examined that and got it in my notes. These kind of look like little cages, but nothing happens when I go near them. Let me make sure it's all of them or nothing, right? Yeah. Okay. So all of those are nothing. I can leave the light off. No reason to attract unnecessary extra attention. Yeah, I think these are all the same, and these don't have anything. And that's the same too, right? What am I missing? Anything down below here? No. Nothing below. And this also is nothing. I don't get what I'm not seeing. Obviously something that I need that I don't have right now. And this, I think, gets me back down below, right? Doesn't that take me like in a circle that ends up back down the hole where I just came up from the hole? Doesn't it just take me back down to like the other side of a room that is that in that same hole? This. Oh yeah, that's right. That's the one that's from the other side. Nothing in this middle stuff. What is... Let me just confirm. I'm pretty sure this just goes... Yeah. See, it just comes back into this room, which I access from when I'm down in the hole. So it's really not like almost anything useful. It almost might as well be nothing. Glad these guys don't come back to life. I guess they already had thermite applied to them or something from somebody else. They come back to life. It'll remind me of what is it, medical in the first Dead Space game? It's like there's not great stuff here. Just FYI. None of these. And I came in this door, right? So what is down here again? Oh yeah, that's just this. Literally just like decaying corpses or whatever. Gross. Okay. Yeah. So nothing this way. What was up? No, up is those guys. That's right. And then this back out and nothing. And here. Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing here on this level that I can see. What else? And this is no entry. That's right. Okay. And the side over here is need a key, right? Yeah. Key just says a key. Where before, like earlier in the game, we got like stuff like owl key. Here it just says a key. So, okay, what have I? Okay. No. that goes up through. Yep, we know that door. Okay. Is there something by this guy? Oh, I can jump down. Do I want to jump down? I don't know if I want to jump down. Okay, I guess. Okay. Gaping hole in the pulsing flesh. Drop down. Yes. Oh, cutscene. I guess that's the next thing I needed to do. What is... Ah, get away from me. Ow. Ow. Okay, hang on. I mean this. What happens if I do that? You know, run enough to not get hit by you. Okay, oops, I hit the wrong one again. Okay, well, I don't have... Nope. Ah, run! I gotta run. Hang on, I gotta run. Hang on. No. This one. Use. Ah, no. Crap! How do I not? How can I not? Do I not have that? I don't have it equipped anymore, do I? What the heck? No wonder I wasn't shooting. I mean, I used a grenade and then a couple of shotgun rounds. So that was not a weak enemy, but fortunately, I guess that was enough. Uh-oh, is she okay? Oh, she's hurt. Rifle Issa was carrying. Chambered in some sort of ridiculous anti-armor cartridge. No wonder the recoil knocked her out. Oh, she's knocked out. Oh, yeah, better not take it without her permission. Yeah, of course. She won't wake up. Oh. That's not great. I wonder... I mean, she's just knocked out, right? So hopefully she's okay. Thermite flare. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. Oh, how much space do I have, though? I've got 2 left. What is this? 10 millimeter ammo. Oh, but I've got a storage thing here. This is a safe spot, so this is fine. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let me... This. Okay, store 3 of those. This is currently empty and useless. I mean, only because there's no ammo, is what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting at. Maybe that's what the rifle is for. Does she give me that to use? It looked like the thing was coming after her before in the cutscene, right? Before he fought it. So I wonder if she's hurt too. I don't have any medicine, even for me. So... Oh, pistol ammo. Oh, I didn't have no pistol ammo then. I had 6. I mean, let's do this just so that I can... Hang on. this, equip this, reload. Now it's not taking up an extra spot. Now we'll put it back. Hey, Zexor, how's it going? Collab with you? What did you want to collab on? It depends on what it is. I also have games currently going, so it would need to be either after I finish a game that I'm currently doing, or I guess we could look. I'm pretty busy, but we could see if I can do some kind of bonus time. I mean, if you're proposing that you collab with me. Somebody else, if you're asking if I collab with somebody else, I have collabed with people in the past. So I'm not sure which way you're asking the question, but yeah, it's a possibility. I'm really busy IRL, so I have to check my schedule. I'm not necessarily going to be able to. Oh, I had. Here. I have my notes on what. Okay. So what is this? That one? Okay, so this is going to be this, 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 and this. All right, I'm pretty beat up. Let me, in case I am totally screwed, let me save here and file 1. And then I'm still okay-ish, maybe? Kinda? If I need to reload what I did earlier. I mean, I only have one health spray, I think it's called, or whatever. On that save, but at least I've got a health spray, and I'm not in. What am I in? Red? Yeah, red orange, almost dead. So there wasn't anything else in here except for that enemy. It looks like this is empty now. Yeah. Okay, so this was just where the enemy had been. Hey, Silua, welcome. So it turned out I couldn't figure out from last time. I couldn't figure out where to go, right? So I wandered around a whole bunch of rooms and like kind of, moving my character against the walls and the boxes and things, trying to get something. I finally ended up back at the room where there was the big fleshy creature with the hole, and it actually gave me like an indicator saying I could go down. So I went down and dropped down into this chamber below here and fought a boss. Didn't take me too long to kill the boss, but the boss seriously hurt me. I was in yellow and now I'm like red orange, like right between red and orange, like right there now. And I was in yellow and I have no more healing. Okay, now you're just spamming collab. So tell me in more words, or I'm gonna have to ask you to stop repeating yourself, because now it's turning into spam, and that's not great for other people watching. Anyway, and then so there was initially when I dropped down, there was a cutscene, and they showed this girl here. I guess her name is Issa, and they showed her on one side of the screen and like these red arms coming after her, and then the cutscene ended, and then that was the thing I had to fight. It was like a cage with like what looked like replica stuff, like us, like her or me or whatever, inside the cage, but with like arms sticking out, 4 arms sticking out or whatever, and then 2 legs. And I was running around, and it like did a lot of, pretty good amount of damage anyway when it hit us. Anyway, but I had a flare gun with a grenade, so I used that to hit it, and that initially did some kind of damage to it. I don't know how much it did, but I mean it's a grenade, so probably a lot. And then I had a shotgun with me because I was almost out of pistol ammo, so I used a shotgun, and I shot it 1, 2, I think 3 times. I think I shot it once, and then a second time dropped it to its knees, and then it got back up. I shot it again, and it dropped to its knees again. And after the second time it dropped to the knees, then Issa had this rifle here. You can see right here on the screen, on the table next to her. She had that rifle and she aimed that and took it out. I guess the enemy, the boss. Um, she's got, I guess, this rigged so it has special armor piercing ability or whatever. And I do have, not on me, but in storage. So if I don't know that I will be able to, maybe I'll just find a rifle like that. But if I end up using her rifle, I do have, if it fits her rifle, that is. I don't know if hers is a 16 millimeter or not, but these are armor piercing rounds, and that's what she had rigged this rifle to do. So maybe I can end up using that. We'll see. And then I can go to the right here, and then this was another one of those symbols. So we now got 3 symbol doors unlocked, but we're a level below where we were before, so I'm not sure how we get back up. If we get back up even, we may not even end up going back up again. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, it's you guys. I see. Well, I'm not a fan of that. All right. Make sure I've got good on shotgun. The thing is, I can't get hit. I did save it here in a separate spot in case, because of the boss fight. If I can't, for some reason, I can't get past here to get more medical gear or whatever, then I'll reload my save from the end of last week. But let's see. Go through? No. Yeah, one hit took me out. That's okay. I mean, I was already dying. I don't know why. I guess they just are so angry at me that they have to keep kicking my corpse or whatever, huh? All right. So continue here. There we go. Yeah, this was the save today after the boss fight. This was the one from the end of last week. All right. Let's see if I can. Go through. Because I also need to reload a little bit. What do I have now? Just 5 total shells. Shotgun shells. So. C on this. C on you. There is more ammo there, or I would not have, probably would not have shot them, but there's more ammo. I don't know that it's rifle or shotgun ammo. I feel like it's probably not. It's probably pistol ammo, I think is what that is. So let me bring this over. And I have thermite now. Let me... I'll just get one. I think I can go around that other guy. That's probably fine. I'm going to put thermite on that big guy so he doesn't come back. Okay. Let me come over here on you and use that. Oh, repair patch. Very nice. It's not ammo. It's a repair patch. Excellent, because I need this like yesterday. Nah, is it just into orange? That's still orange almost. It's like slightly turning yellow. Or from orange to slightly turning yellow. So that's... Oh, this was a... Oh, no. Disposable stun product. Okay, good. Kinda. I mean, it would have been better if I would have gotten the other, but I was thinking this might have been an auto injector, which brings you up completely to full. And I was like, I should have used that, but no. This was just a stun prod, so that's actually okay. Okay. Don't have this equipped though, so let's do that, and also this. Okay. I don't know why it unequipped the flashlight after the boss fight, but apparently that's what it decided to do. So is this stuff, because we're well, this place, according to the save games, this place is called Nowhere. But oh, and this is also no, you can't go through. Yeah. This is apparently called Nowhere, but this is below the mines. Make me wonder if they mined this stuff and then they discovered the fleshy thing. Is it kind of like the Balrog in Lord of the Rings? They mined too deeply, maybe. Oh, Regent's Ring. Oh, excellent. That's the other part for that bride thing. So I guess we are going to have to end up going back up top or up one level at least at sometime, because otherwise how would we ever put the ring on? Oh no. This is more of that strand stuff that's basically kills you outright just about. Like I think when I hit hit this once or whatever, I think it basically took me from like full health to like orange or something. It was bad. Okay. I don't know even what's. That's a dead end. So I gotta go this way, right? Yeah, nothing here. Oh, and there's a first aid thing too, if I can get to it through the maze. Let's see. That's strand. So probably be all the way, and there's strand there, so I cannot go through here to get there. Strand, although it's harder to see the flashlight. Strand, you can still kind of see. So there's no way. I maybe can go like this and up, but I for sure cannot go just straight across or something. So. Okay. So I think I do go over. Yeah, I cannot touch this stuff. It's like super sharp. Very deadly to me. Okay, what is... Is this another ring or something over here? What is this? Oh, rusted key. Yeah. As I was picking up the key, I had a thought briefly. I was like, oh crap, what if I just release something and now I have to run? And I have to run with the strand stuff and not die to the strands. Yeah, right. Okay, let's see. And then down. If I can get this, but also if I can get that, that would be great. If that's even possible. I don't know if that's even possible, but I think we can. Oh, there's another one here too. Nice. Can I grab this, or is that not a thing? I cannot get to this. Like clicking it does nothing, and it's not highlighting either. I'm guessing that's used up then, maybe? I'm not going to try to go yet closer to it and then get myself hurt. That's not a smart move, right? Oh, this one's impossible to get to. See how it's fully surrounded? Interesting. Not in a good way. Plate of flesh, yeah. Oh, it might not be let me think. No, it is. I was thinking it might not be impossible because you can go through here, but yeah, but how do you get through any of these sides? The answer is you can't. Yeah. I don't. There's no crouch in this, right? Let me see. I don't think there's any crouch because I was thinking it might be possible if it's high enough, maybe your character can duck under it, but I don't think there's any crouch here, right? Use tool, interact modules, reload, tune radio, run map, inventory, tune radio, move. Yeah, yeah. There's no crouching in this, so I don't think that's a thing. It's probably a trap trying to trick people to go for it. Yeah, see, I can't. I'm clicking right on it and nothing happens. So I think that's like maybe one that is used up and so not available now. Okay. Just carefully. Yeah, I ran into this in the mines before we were in nowhere. And it was a serious problem. I was like, holy crap, that's not great. That's not great. When I suddenly was like, she's like, ugh, and you see a little blood like animation coming off her. I'm like, what is going on? Yeah, that was bad. That was very, very bad. Okay. There's the door above. Now, as long as I can get back across, because I've already got what's over here. As long as I can get down below this without triggering this guy, then I believe. Oh, can I not go this way? Oh, I can't. So I'm going to have to go down below and then around in the future as well. Oh, maybe it's actually worth it to do thermite on you as well. Shoot, yeah. I don't know. But I now have, after having used that one, I've got 4 because I gained 3 down here. So I don't know. I'm gonna hold off on using it for now. Wait, did I pick? When I picked up the key, right? Two keys and a ring. Yeah, let me drop those off. So I don't know if the ring I need elsewhere for sure, and the hex, the flesh key or whatever I need elsewhere. I don't know if I need this elsewhere, so let's take the rusted key with me, just in case. Let's save it again. This game kind of tries to get you to say to not save scum exactly, but kind of, right? Because if you die, you just have to load the game again, and if you save, um, or if you like go, if I went to this and then I don't save, it says you'll be sorry later. So it kind of is like, bro, you're gonna wanna save like all the time in this game. Oh, and then there's a thing here. All right. Nothing over here. Yeah, none of these. There. Okay, let's. You go up. You are gonna go up, aren't you? Oops. Let me go up here. You're good. And you're going back. Okay. So I'm gonna try to grab the after this is far enough over this way. I'm gonna try to grab the repair patch. I don't know if I can get the ammo as well. Try to get the repair patch though. Oh, that's actually just ammo. Oh, so it's ammo plus ammo. Okay, yeah, okay. I probably could, or possibly, I don't know about probably, I possibly could have gone around the little thing of cages there, like in a circle, and had it, but I figured I'd just come back here and try again if they reset or anything. This. Yeah, okay, that's not really... that's not really cooperating with me, so that's fun. How far this way do you go? There? Maybe I can do this. Grab that. Yep, yep. Okay, now run, 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 run. Run away, run away, run away. I think that's everything in this room. That looks like that's everything. How is that everything? How do I get back up then? It's not a repair patch though. So I'm in trouble again. I mean, trouble-ish. Again, because I don't have the healing. Alright, well, let me put this over there. Worth it? Nah, probably not. Probably not. I don't know. Instead of orange on its way to yellow, I'm just in straight orange. I guess it's not. I didn't take too much damage. Wasn't great, but... let me think. Okay, so... up here is where I just was, and it's those guys with that ammo. There's got to be something more up there, right? Otherwise, why was it that you opened this door with the special symbol just to get up there where there's some ammo? That doesn't make sense. What did I miss? Nope. Okay, run away from you. Get away from me. Yeah, another exit. Okay. I was going to say, why is this room even a thing if... okay. Oh, I'm not doing great. I've got 6 rounds. It took apparently a lot to even be able to shoot that dude. That's not great. Okay, here's the crown maybe for that girl. Is that what this is? No. What is this? Plate of balance. Oh. So what... why would I put something on there? Because I need the plate of balance as one of those hexes I need. So if I don't put the plate of balance back, presumably it wants me to put something else there? But what else? Oh, I wonder if that's what the doll is for. Maybe the weight, the total weight of the doll. The doll also has like a triangle or a hexagon base. I wonder if that's it. Okay, let's do that then. Use that. Yes. Okay. So I need to go, probably, that's probably what that's for. Where, oh, your friend's right there. Yeah, let me go around. Okay, let me grab that. That's probably what that doll's for. Because I tried the doll directly on the door, and it did not work. I didn't necessarily expect it to. I thought maybe we would pull the doll off, and then you'd have the base, but maybe not. That's okay. It's nice and slow through here. Stay away from you so you don't rise up, and stay lower enough here so you don't notice me. All right. Now try this again. Okay. Yep. Okay, and then this. Let's try this. Use. Yep. That is too heavy, huh? Is there something more I can add to this? Okay. If I pick that up. What would go inside that or on top of that or something? Hollow wooden doll that can be opened has a hexagonal base. The small doll is inside. What else would I want to put in there? Okay, well, let me put this let me use this one again for now. Okay. All right. So I got to figure out what do I have? I don't think I have any. I guess I just need to try all the different items and see if I have something that will combine with the doll. I assume you need to combine it so that you can put the whole thing all together, the doll plus whatever extra on top at the same time, right? So I don't know that I have it. Let's see. What else? Flesh. I've tried this before with the doll, I'm pretty sure, right? And Regent's Ring? I don't know. I mean, I don't think I can combine that camera with anything, by the way. But I figured I'd bring it over and see. Yeah, equip, use, inspect. There is no combine. Okay, I didn't think so. Combine with... Does not work. Rusted key. No. Okay. Stun prod? I don't know what it wants. Really not my flashlight. I mean, I tried it anyway, but... Okay, what else do I don't have anything else in here that'll work, do I? Oh, wrong thing, wrong thing, wrong thing, wrong thing, wrong thing, wrong thing. Continue without saving. Yes, and then see how it says you'll regret this later. Okay. Yeah. Hang on. Okay. What else do I have? I'm pretty sure I can't combine that with anything, but let's do one of those. I don't think... So this does not work, so let's put that back. This does not work, let's put that back. I mean, I don't think I want to use the flesh. But maybe I get a different disc and the flesh is meant to go with that. I don't know. I don't think I want to use the Regent's Ring either, but I'm going to try them since I have no idea. Combine with that? No. Okay, so we do not combine with flesh. We do not combine with the Regent's Ring. Okay, so there's something else I need to find that obviously I don't have at the moment. Okay, so I will need the doll with something. Why am I wandering over here again? Because then the previous thing, the storage box was over here, I think, is why. Anyway, okay, so get rid of that and that. Keep this because that I get rid of. Oh, I did not try... it's not going to work, but I did not try combining the thermite with it. Yeah, okay, I didn't think so. So let's get rid of the thermite. And the stun prod. Now I got 4 slots. Maybe a bit too many, but it's okay. So this is just where we had the boss fight. There's nothing in here, though. I can't go past this at all, and there's nothing to pick up. Try it again, just in case I missed somehow. Yeah, this is the boss. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I need to use the thermite on the boss. Or if the boss could come back. I don't know. She used an armor piercing thing, but at the same time, let me go get a thing of thermite and use it on the boss just in case. Might be a waste, but I'd rather have one waste of this, the boss dead, than have the boss come back. Okay, let me over here and then not use it here. Oh, so maybe I don't. Yeah, okay, maybe I don't. Maybe it is dead, or maybe it will come back. But there's nothing in that room like I just showed, at least that I could see. So I'm not inclined to go back in there anyway. I was looking like when I went back in it. First of all, I didn't know it was that same room that was to the south. Once I realized that, I decided to search it anyway, not only around the walls and stuff, but also in the middle because I had dropped down a hole, but I apparently cannot go back up the hole. I don't know. So, because if I go over here, right? I dropped down. I was basically here. There is nothing saying, hey, you can go back up. Not like you could reach it anyway. So I don't think we ever used that room again. I think it was just a boss arena was really all it was. I'm pretty sure. Well, crud. I don't know. If I go back through here. I went here, and then all the way to the right is the thing with the strands. There's literally nothing else in there. There was the one. I mean, there was the one healing thing, but again, that's through like 7 strands of the stuff or whatever. And you can't, by the way, just in case, just in case this might have been a thought, you cannot go through them, take the damage, but you make it to the other side. Your character actually bounces off of them and takes the damage. At least that's what happened in the mines. So I don't actually think you can do anything as far as that goes. Oh, have I been up here though? I don't know if I've been up here actually, now that I think about it. Let me go around because I came from over here and made sure I stayed below. I don't know that I actually went up above. So let me see if I can. And what this is. Yeah, this is new. Okay. So I've not done this yet. Signal flare shields. Yeah. Okay, so I don't have the flare gun with me, but I can use flares if I decide to. And then climb back up. Okay, where does this bring me out? This seems very bad, very dangerous. Yeah, repair spray plus. Medium amount of health. I'm at medium to severe, so yeah, I'm just going to use it, I think. Yeah, I'm yellow, probably just below blue, like just barely into yellow. What are these? I wasn't sure if these are going to potentially damage or anything. No, it doesn't look like it. I don't know, like what this goes to. Oh, that was the one. There was a door that locked from the other side. That's this door, I think. This brought me out to here. Nice. Okay. That also means we can go back down and at whatever point we've got her in such a state where she's better, we can go down and try to help Issa as well. Now, which was this? I don't remember which one this was. Oh, this is this one. Yeah. I'm not a fan of that one, so let's not go in that room. Okay, north exit from this room is bad. Just keep that in mind. I mean, I didn't get attacked right away, but it's still not somewhere I want to be. We go around like this. Stay away from you guys so you don't wake up, hopefully. Okay, and then flashlight. All right, and then it's so weird. I guess we climbed up 2 levels going up from that room on that level we were just on, because this now climbs down to that middle level that has like the painting with the girl with the rings on her fingers and stuff. Okay. So I do want to go back through here, which means I want to be just a little bit below this. Hopefully this is okay. It's like, I think there's like a very narrow distance where I can go between them and they won't wake up. I just gotta be. This is what I was remembering. The storage box was over here, not over on the other side. Okay. Because I don't know what's gonna happen when I do this. I'm gonna save. We're gonna put the ring on painting lady's finger. The ring that we have, and oh, we also have the hex we can do in that other room as well. But let's do this one first. Okay, let me put these here for the moment. Pick this up later. I'm out. Oh, by the way, did I mention that I'm out? Yes, because I'm gonna go there, and then yes, because I'm gonna go put the ring on her finger. Okay, let's see if I can do this without aggroing these guys. Well, I mean, I can aggro them. Just aggro them while they're like away from me, so I don't run into them or like run into their knives or whatever. There we go. Good enough. Good enough. Okay. Okay, so here. Okay, and then our poem had been the Empress's Hand. Just make sure. Okay, Empress, on the first day, she was crowned. That'd be the ring we have is called a regent's ring. A regent wears a crown. Regent is kind of like a local ruler that's under like an emperor or a king. But they tend to wear a crown also. So on the first day, she was crowned. So that's the other one we're missing, the one we got now. On the longest day, nothing was done. And again, I think it associates to fingers. Your middle finger is slightly longer than the others. Even if you shift the position of your wrist, like kind of angle it or whatever, you can still see that's longer. So the middle finger, nothing was done. So there's no ring. On the next day, so the one after the middle finger, I think is what's saying, she was wed. So it's a wedding ring. And then on the last day, she took herself away. So, and that's this one. It's a serpent ring, and it's the Ouroboros, where it's eating itself, and so that's kind of doing yourself in, I think, is the same idea. And this is the longest day was nothing. So this one, we want the Regent's ring. The only other one I can think of is maybe these were swapped. This is for sure the longest ring. But that doesn't work going the other way. Wait. On the first day, oh, she was crowned. Yeah, I have to swap these. Yep. and then this. Yeah, that makes sense anyway, because this is normally the wedding ring, like the ring finger for your wedding anyway. That makes sense. So the wedding ring goes there. Yep. Okay, and then here. Now we'll use the Regent's ring. Yep. There we go. Pick up the plate of knowledge, yeah. And then suddenly, like, her face, like a ghost, ghastly face, like something. That would be all. That would have been awesome. That's a little too bad that they didn't do that. That would have been really cool, actually. I would have loved that. Okay, so I've got that. So I now have the flesh and the knowledge. I still got to figure out how I get that doll to work, but at least we made more progress with this. So now... Really? I just got to wait here for you guys to not be all up in my business. Oh, and did I mention you guys are kind of jerks? Okay, just in case that wasn't clear, you guys are kind of jerks. Okay, now let's get up behind this. Ah, gosh dang it. Yeah. Whatever. At least I aggroed him in a position where I could run pretty easily around him. Jeez. You guys are friggin' jerks. Seriously, you guys are jerks. Okay. So let's... I don't know. I don't know if new stuff spawns in this game after I've done X, Y, and Z. And since it says I regret if I don't save, I guess I'll save it again. All right, so let's now back out here. All right, of course. Let's do this. Get you over here. That'll work. Stomp on your head again. Yeah, you are now... I have like no ammo though now. Gosh. What a piece of crap, dude. Okay, well. Now I literally have no ammo. I mean, I guess I can just run from place to place as I need to. Need to get... Oh, this is the rusted iron key probably. Huh. Let me do this. I thought I was avoiding that guy. Apparently I wasn't. I was just he was just getting more and more aggravated as I took longer and longer or like as I ran by him more and more times. I definitely don't, if I can help it, I don't want to use thermite on those guys. It feels like a waste. Those are like the weakest enemies in the entire game. I mean, these are the ones I very first encountered at the very beginning of the game, or anything else. So, let me think. Up here. It's the only way I can go, but I'm trying to think where this... Yeah, this is where I dropped down before. Cannot go this way. This way is the room that tells me the different frequencies, and so tells me the pattern of button presses, the codes basically to get through for each of the different shapes on doors. So this is the way we want for sure. Yeah, here we go. Add 2 more to this. Yeah, use plate of knowledge. Okay, and the other one I got was flesh, right? Yeah. Okay, as we're getting closer, we'll have this as soon as I can figure out how to put something else on that weighs enough with the doll together to get that other plate of balance, and then that's this one. Hey, Monmouth, welcome. It's been a while, man. I hope you've been okay. I hope everything's going well for you in life. Okay, so I've got half of this done. Technically 2/3 as soon as I figure out how to get enough weight on that one device. So we're getting there. Not there yet, of course, but we are definitely closer. Yeah, I don't have any ammo, so this is not. Yeah, somebody complained, said it was like way too heavy. So I haven't done it yet for the other games. I'll need to do it tomorrow, so that I don't have it anymore. I'm trying to minimize, still have the stylistic stuff that Sylvia did for me, because she's a good designer, and just make it less present all over the place. Yeah, yeah, it's much harder. Yeah, yep, I agree. Okay, so I'll go through here. Oh, you again? Doggone it! If I'm far enough away that I don't aggro you, I don't know if that's a thing or not. That feels like that was about as far as I was when I was going to my haven or whatever you want to call it. So, and what's here? This is bad, right? Oh yeah, this is this room. Yup. Um. Oh, you know what? I don't know why I went here anyway. I have the rusted key on me, which probably is the one that needs a key, where it says, "This door, blah blah blah, needs a key, blah blah blah." And I think if I remember right, the room with the mina that we were just in, the one just before this that was like had the big thing wandering around, if I remember right, the door across from the one we just came in is like no entry. So I think there's literally only two doors from there. The one we came in and the one at the north, which is the one we originally entered when we very first ran into those guys. Oh, really? Oh, nice. So not Parliament, but Congress, I guess. But yeah, the equivalent, right? Yeah. I know most other countries, or at least a lot of other countries, use Parliament instead. But yeah, the equivalent, yeah, or Congress, yeah. Okay, so I don't need to go there to the left. I don't think, and we already talked about last time I was here. Last time I went in this hall. I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm just going to go into the hall, so it's not confusing. So on the far end of this, there's a door, and in that far door, we went into a room that had a whole bunch of enemies. Like it was all dark. And the second I turned on my flashlight, light, 7 enemies or something came after me. All just like swarmed me. I took a bunch of damage, but I ran and I grabbed, I think, the only things that are in that room. I might be wrong. I hope I don't have to go back to that room, but I might have to. Yeah, the game's good. Um, the game implies that you should save often. Like if I go to try to save my game and then I decide, nah, I'm not going to worry about it and I cancel, it says you'll regret this later. So it implies you want to save a lot. And I think that's for dual reasons. I think it's partly because you're going to take a lot of damage, you'll die, and then you have to reload. Because basically, if you die, it gives you the loading screen, and I assume if you've not saved at all, there is nothing to you have to start all over. I assume. Anyway, so that's one reason. The other reason I think is there's a fair bit of running around where either the room layouts are a bit confusing in certain places. So when we started out, we had just returned from like a mission to like an asteroid belt or a moon or something like that. We came back to the station here and we found that like a bunch of these we're called replicas. It's like we're kind of like a kind of like a cyborg where we're like flesh and machine blended. And then we also have like a consciousness, or in our case, it's a copy, like the blueprint of a consciousness embedded in us. And so then when we wake up and stuff, we have, you know, certain programming already assigned to us and everything. Only about 3 years till AI takes over. I don't know. Yeah, it's AI's really everybody's going hardcore with AI. I'm like, I don't know if you guys should go so hard with AI. 800 billion in compute power. Yeah. Yeah, no, and also for your job, like I have a in real life I have a day job, and it's for a .com company. I won't say, of course, so no, so hopefully nobody can track me down, and if anybody gets mad at me later or something. But anyway, I have an AI, or I have a job with a tech company, and or not a tech company, but a .com company, like an online company, and my job position now, I have to, like, I am actively doing so as well, but I have to learn AI, or they didn't say this, it's not even implied from my work, but just in general in the world environment, it's kind of implied if you don't start learning AI and figure out how to use it, you could get left behind, and then you're out of a job, and then what are you going to do? Then you basically, I would end up having to go to another online company that does not require AI, definitely possibility, um, or maybe try like a blue collar job, like work construct. I don't know if I, at my age, with my, like, all the years I did in construction in the past, construction is hard, back-breaking work. I don't know at my age and condition. I don't know if I can. I'm not like super sick, but I'm just saying, like I'm getting up in years. I don't really know if I would want to go back to construction again. I'm gonna do construction on my dad's property once I finish moving up there in July, but that's not going to be an everyday 8 hours or 12 hours a day kind of a thing. It'll be, I can do the construction till I start aching or something, and then I can take a break. Right? If I worked a construction job, I'd have to do it solid without worrying about taking breaks, except for the mandatory legal breaks, of course. Anyway, you get the idea. So, okay, so let's look that flesh room. Yeah, over here. Let's see if that key that we've got right here, the rusty key. Let's see if this opens this door. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't. Well, I guess I should. The way I should say it is not I did construction. I did specifically, I did, well, I can now think of it now. Carpentry. I was a carpenter. I did it for like 5 or 6 years. I didn't do it for an extended period of time before so I started when I first got, like, with high school and then got out of college, university. When I first got out of university, I um, did like fast food and retail store help and stuff like that. And then my dad and I together got qualified. We got our licenses to uh, be able to build log homes. Um, and so we did that for a while. Yeah, and so we learned how to do that. My dad learned it specifically so on his retirement property, he and my mom, he was going to build a log home for my mom, but my mom's cancer made her steadily get sicker and sicker. All the money went to that, and he was always worried about her. It was, just kind of didn't work out. I moved back up there. Instead of doing a log home, we're gonna get a one of those, like, deliver homes, basically mobile home, but not the one with wheels, but like you get it, like people bring it in with a big semi truck and they deliver it, set it on the foundation and stuff. We're gonna get one of those, and then over the years, I'll be able to add some extensions and stuff, um, and similar things. I even thought of maybe at some point. So he has, like, the house that he's getting, the prefab house here. I might, depending on financially what we're looking at and what we want to do, I might get a second one. So there are two lengthwise prefab homes like this, um, next to each other. You In their county, you cannot have them attached fully technically without having inspection potentially you have to go through, and that's fine. I mean, I did carpentry for years, so I understand inspections and stuff. But my point is just rather than have to deal with that and have them go, this is off a little bit. I don't really like this, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes they nitpick and it's annoying. Anyway, so what we can do is we'll have two next to each other, and then we'll just have like a breezeway in between. It won't actually officially be constructed next to each other, but we'll basically put two like archways on either side, and then we can do like basically plastic. So it's like a breezeway, like a walkway through, but it's not actually the constructed together. So they legally don't have the right to come inspect suddenly because it's not a single building. It's two buildings with a breezeway connecting them. Think kind of like some well, in America we have high school. I don't remember what you call them in Britain, let alone Australia, but the equivalent, like the maybe like about 14 to 18, 19 years of age before you go off to university, something, whatever those ages actually are too. Anyway, you get the idea. That time period, when you would walk around on campuses, they would have different buildings and they would have hallways between them, but the hallways would be covered. At least when I went to mine, it was they had like a building here and a building here and a building here. They had hallways in between, but they had covering over it. It's a similar kind of thing. We'd have an archway with plastic, so that, and we'd have like a small gap too, so that it's technically not touching, so that they cannot say, yeah, but it's connected. So we'll have it like an inch apart or something. But that way you can walk from one house to the other without having to worry about getting wet if it's raining or getting snowed on much, right? None of that stuff. And this is all like potential because I've not discussed it like in high detail with my father yet. Just kind of, we've talked about stuff that, we could try to do. So this is the one that has the key, right? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, and the rest of the key worked. Okay. Colonnade. Yeah. That's it. Thank you. Yep. And I write, that's my actually primary thing. Like outside of work, or the primary thing I like to do is write. So I'm a writer. I write all the time, like poetry and short stories and stuff. And I didn't even remember that. So, okay. All right. Well, Weston Envy, I have already talked to you and I have given you a chance. And so what we're going to do is just do this. I'm just going to do this. Okay. Get rid of all those. I don't need, he just keeps spamming. Zexor collab, Zexor. Zexor collab, Zexor. I told him, and I already talked to him and said, I have done some. Are you wanting to collab with me? Or are you asking if I collab with other people? Never responded, just said the same question over and over again. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 messages are pretty much exactly the same. So we're calling it good. We're just banning him. And if you, Weston Envy, if you're still watching and you want to appeal, you can try to reach out to me and see if you can convince me to let you back on. But based on your behavior, it looks like you're just a spammer. So, yeah. So colonnade. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word. Yeah. And that's not what I wanted. Doggone it. Well, I probably should save, but I was going to go look at my box. So they got me backwards now. So on this level, my storage is here. My save point is here. 2 levels down where there's another one, storage is over here. Save is over here. So I keep getting them backwards. I just run up and click and I'm like, oh wait, that's not what I wanted. I don't really have. I've got a stun prod and that's it. Jiminy Christmas. I'm so screwed. Okay, well. At this point, I guess I could bring all of my guns. And then if one of them has... I could technically load a flare in this. And this rifle ammo, I think, is probably going to end up going in a gun, in a rifle that we met somebody we know named Issa. So I think the rifle ammo will go with that. I'm not gonna put it in my inventory right now, but I'm just saying I think the rifle ammo. I'm gonna put this back. I don't. Well, actually, I'm gonna put that back. Yeah, and then we'll equip this. The one single shot I have right now. I'm gonna grab stun prod as well. So let's actually put the shotgun back as well. Jeez, I am not doing well on ammo and stuff. If it wasn't clear. Okay. So I was able to use the rusted key on there. I have save file 1 is my ongoing progress now, but I have save file 3 is saving at the end of last week. So if I end up at the point of no return where I need ammo and I am out and I cannot continue on the current save, then I can reload 3 and we'll just have to redo some stuff. But I think I'll be okay. Well, I mean, except I'm out of ammo, so I'm not actually sure if I'll be okay. But I think I can find more ammo before it's too late. We'll find out, I guess. Hey, what's this? Oh, that's more. That is for the revolver or whatever I have. So that's good. That's very good. Oh, the wooden doll will combine with the others. So it's like inside and inside and inside. Nice. Okay. And grenade shells. Also. Oh, what? Oh, no space. Oh. Well, let me see. Does this only take one at a time, though? Oh, but I can load this. Let's equip this. And now, I'll reload this. 3 of this are like 6 or 8 or something of the normal pistol. So that's good. And that also opens up a slot because I've loaded that. Apparently this can only load 1 at a time, though, this flare gun. I guess that makes sense. You don't normally shoot a flare and then shoot again and shoot again. You load each time. So I guess that makes sense. Anyway, so let me grab these. I'm going to get ready to run if something is in here that is upset with me now. Okay. Nobody in here. I wanted to make sure because I was like, I don't, okay, no entry there. So we're going up here for sure. That symbol is to find out the code for these. There was a room where you would sit down in a chair and there was a computer monitor. And if you tune, so I have with me this radio over here on the left. That's a radio. So if I turn it on and then I cycle through frequencies, then the computer monitor in that one room, depending on the frequency you got, would show a symbol, like it was kind of like almost like a little laser light thing like bouncing around, and it would basically kind of go boom, like this, like the shape, right? So you go boom like this, and then back to here, and boom, and back to here. So it basically would draw around whatever shape you had for different doors that we have, and as it would draw that, then down below there was a layout showing you the pattern, and the pattern matches what the code is for this. So that's why I know this already, just in case you were not aware. Anybody who's watching, not Monmouth or Silhouette specifically, just anybody who's watching. Okay, so this here, there, and there. Now, the question is, do I want to go through right now? Let's turn this off. Unless it ends up being completely dark, I don't want to alert other guys when I get there. Unless I have no choice. Just waiting to see if stuff comes. Yeah, there's something up here. So there's something that's patrolling somewhere in this whole hall or whatever. I just don't know where. I come up. Oh. So that's some of that. Okay, so I need to. Oh, it's more. It's another one of these halls. I thought there was an enemy. There might even be, but it's one of these as well. And this is also a dead end. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to have to memorize where I can go and where I cannot go to try to not aggro that guy. Because I really can't afford to be using ammo at this point. I barely got any ammo from just here, right? So. Okay, so I'm going to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to draw the layout of this room and where there are those wires. Like I'll turn on the flashlight, get those wires. That thing will aggro, then I'll leave the room again. Because in my mind, realistically, if we are half cybernetic or whatever, we'd have a computer brain, and so we would be able to memorize this stuff. So my writing it down, I don't really feel is like anything in the ballpark of like cheating or something. I think it's fine. Actually, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's by 3. Right, just this bottom part is by 3. So that's 12. It's this one right here. These are its legs, I think, and so that's why it aggroes when I turn that on. Okay, so I want 4 by 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I assume there are more rows. I'm going to do 2 more rows, and if there aren't any more, then that's fine. And then if there are more beyond those 2 additional, then I can always later. Okay, so let me. Okay, so these have wires. And this over here. I don't know about the far end. Can't really tell if that far end has them as well. Turn this off for a second. If I go this way. Yeah, right here. Right here, but not here. Okay. So that has, but not there. I'm just going to put them on the bottom wall as well because, we can't go south any farther. So it just doesn't really matter. If I go like this and then here. Yeah, 2 in a row that way. So we cannot go through there. So we're going through. They're not aggroing, so. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3. How did I. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Okay, so this is the wall. I was like, why are there additional. Why is there additional wire? Well, it's the wall, so that's fine. Okay. So that spans there as well. Okay. This way. So above me now? Oh, crap. You, huh? Well, that's not great. I guess that makes sense. Those guys go underneath. I forgot. Doggone it. I forgot what I saw now. So dumb. Okay. So above me and to the right, but then below is open. Okay. So above me. And there. But that is open. Okay. This is slow process. All right. Yeah, so blocked directly north of me, but open just here and open straight up there as well. So that's correct. Okay. And then I also need to look the other direction and see what we have going that way. That's blocked immediately. Now this isn't blocked here, but you can't go any farther. And it's obviously going to run to the wall from there. So, okay, so that's blocked for sure. Oh, crap, I forgot to... Was it blocked on the top part as well? I think so. I know it was blocked left, just straight left. This is open. And then open to the left as well. Okay. I think if I'm not messing this up, okay, calm down. That does make going further in much more dangerous because that one guy's going to crawl out of the floor and then I'm going to be like, oh, hi. I could use that stun prod on him. I don't really generally use that otherwise. But I don't know how I feel about that. Let's not worry about it for now. Okay. So this is blocked here. Should be. And then it should be blocked here and here. But you should be able to go like this. That doesn't... Oh, yeah, but if that... No, that doesn't make sense because he goes around. How does this go? Okay, hang on. Okay, if I go... Yeah, that's open. And it's open to the left. How does that make sense? I'm very confused. What? Because why does he go like away and around instead of just a more direct route to me? I'm very confused. Why? If he goes up. Oh, you can't really tell if it goes across in those instances. I see. I see. Yeah, because it's far enough away, you can't really tell. So he probably does have stuff below him. See, this is the thing, is I need to... So let me just, to the left. To the left, I believe it should be wire. Well, I know it's wire because from down below, from here, I can see it's wire. And then I think it's wire strands and then also wire strands? No, I think it's wire strands and wire strands, but left is open. I don't know. Let me go back and check again. Wire strands initially, not the next thing over. So I had that wrong. Let me see. How should I best indicate this? I should have used pencil is what I should have done. In fact, I'm gonna switch over to pencil just so that I can erase it. So this is actually strands, and this is open. Okay. So I can't go straight left anyway, because that's... Okay, let me look to the right again and make sure I have that right. See, I had this wrong. That's why I thought I wanted to triple check, because I did have it wrong, in fact. Okay. So this should be wires, open. Oh! Oh, hi. Didn't even wait for my flashlight, huh? That's okay. I think the ones under the floor panels are supposed to like sense vibrations or something like that. So, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, so to the right, it should be, so going to the second row to the right, it should be wire, open, wire, if I've done this right. So, if I come over here, go like this. Yeah, it's wire, but it's open right here. So that is correct. Okay. Now I don't think there's a way to skirt around that guy in the floor. Because in previous rooms, when we were up still in the main facility, before we ever got down to the mines, stuff would come out of the floor after X amount of time. Whether I actually no, I did have to approach within a certain distance, I think, because there was a room where all the way at the south, two of them came out of the floor, and it was a big trap. There was like a, I don't know what it was, like some ammo or something on a boat, but it was like on a, just like a, just some kind of wooden boat just sitting there. Somebody's working on it for a hobby or something. Anyway, but there was like ammo there at the bottom of the room, and if you go down there, two things came out from the floor. But if you didn't go in that area, they did not come out in the room. So I do think you have to go by them, but I don't think I can. I think I have to go too close for that one not to come out. So I'm gonna have to keep mapping this. I might end up needing to use thermite on that guy. If I can drop him in a single shot, that is, or a single stun prod. I think I'm gonna use a stun prod on him. And then thermite. Well, stun prod, stomp on his head, and then thermite, I think. So let me go get thermite again. Okay, hang on. Oh, right. I transfer that. Actually, we'll do this first before that as well. Let me combine these while I'm thinking about it. Combine with that. That probably is heavy enough to get that other thing. Okay, let me now drop this doll off. And I don't really think I want the grenade shells right now. So I'll drop that. But I do have another flare shell. Burn bright red for a short amount of time after a delay. Yeah, I don't know if I want that or not, but let's go ahead and leave that. It's fine. Okay, so what was I? Stun prod. That, and I got one, right? And one thermite. That's what it was. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can eliminate that one guy, at least. Because the guy on the floor, if I pass him, he's gonna come up behind me. That is gonna be bad position, I think. I don't know if I can. I'm gonna save it. I don't know how effective the flare will or will not be with that guy. Find out. If it doesn't do anything really. Oh, I'm dumb. I was gonna switch to the stun prod, not the. I don't know what I'm thinking. Whatever. Why I brought the stun prod with me. Okay, that's okay. We'll be fine. At some point, I will actually have a brain. All right. Okay. So since he senses from vibrations, I'm going to actually equip that instead of the flashlight initially. Run over his spot. He'll come out. I'll hit him with this and then stomp on his head and then thermite him, I think is the idea. Hi. There we go. Okay, stomp on your head. Stomp on your head. No, 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 no! What the hell? What the crap? Yeah, stomp on his head. Stomp on his head. There we go. Jeez. I was like, don't exit. I don't want to give him a chance to get up. What am I doing? Use that. Can't use that here? Am I not close enough? Now. There we go. I just wasn't over his body is why. Okay, so he's done. There might be more, though, those guys. So that's not great news for me. But if I go like this. Now, second row. So I've gone up there. I basically have wires here and here. So now in this direction, there should be no wire. Wire, wire on both of these two. And then wire here, but no wire here, correct? Oh, right. I have to re-equip this. Okay. That's correct. And then it's wire, wire, front and left, right is open. Front and left, right is open. Okay. Yeah, so if I go there, or top, not front, top is right, is wire. Right is open. Okay, so far, pretty much almost like stairs going up. here. We go to the right. And this was... Yeah. So it is up here. Then to the right was open. Down below me is wires. This should be open. Yep. And then... Oh, no. Oh, there's one there too. Oh, fantastic. No, it's great. Okay. Okay. Wonderful. Well, that makes that much easier, obviously. You dirty, rotten. And over here. And up. And over. Oh, that killed him outright, I think. Yeah, I can't even stomp on him. That killed him outright, so we're good. Oh, so flares are super powerful too. I mean, they burn, but I didn't know that it would kill. And like, I think it's kind of like, did you ever see in 2012, had an Aussie in it actually, right? Had Carl Urban, the movie Dread. And he like, before they ever get into the tower and stuff, at the end of that initial early car chase, he tells the guy, or he says to the guy that's holding the hostage, hot shot, and then he shoots a hot shot in the guy's head. I guess that's what just happened with the flare gun. So, nope. Combine with that. I mean, you can tell I'm super wounded, so that's awesome. But that one enemy now is not there, so that's good for me, I guess. So this, then to the right, and then up, and to the right. Okay. Okay, hang on. So once I get up there, it is wires. There's another row with wires across to the wall of the room. But an opening to the left, which then wires can't tell. Okay, hang on. Since I can go like this. Point it. Oh crap, no, really? Another one of you guys? Menu. I'm dead, so I just reload now. Man. There's another one of those guys. No, that's lovely. That's great. So in that case, I'll save the stun prod for that guy because that's kind of tight quarters. The other guy should have a chance to... Okay. So load this one. Right, let me just double check here. Time, yeah, this is the latest today. Yep. Okay. Stun prod thermite for the guy later. I think the flare gun and then flare gun part 2 for those guys. I'm a little nervous with that because then you also run into not having enough flares to do the grenades or whatever, but okay, so we're doing the flare gun on the first guy and then the next guy as well. Oops. There we go. This, so you come after me. Yep. Okay. So that got him right away. Okay. Now back to my map. So from here, we go over and up, over, yeah, I want to do that. And then quick switch to this. And that's the used up stun prod. Okay, and now use that. You go up a little bit. There we go. Burn you. Okay, and now didn't realize I had to stomp on him in this case, but okay, that worked. See, all these plates, you don't know, like, a lot of them can be around. Anyway. So from here, up is open, straight is wires. Are left wires as well, or is that... No. Open. Okay, hang on. So we have wires. That's open. That's open. That makes sense. Straight as wires. Yeah. See, there are right here diagonal wires. So I cannot go down here. That this way doesn't work because this will hit me with the wires if I try to go here. Even though this is open, I can't. That's going to be a problem. So I want to go up for sure. Wait, how do I... Oh, I can't. Oh, no. How does that work? So I guess what I need to do is go diagonal, yeah, like here where he's going. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm going to have to mark that again. I'm going to go back there and mark it because I don't have it quite down. Okay. Up through the second one, so it's over and up and over. Do this. Up, 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 over. Diagonal there. That one. The one left of that, and then it's diagonal from there. Okay. Okay. My map. So I got the diagonal here now. Okay. I think I'm not gonna have a choice except this revolver or take damage, but I'm in orange already, so revolver it is, I suppose. I don't want to use more thermite though. So maybe what I can do, I just had a thought. I mean, this is a little bit risky because it does kind of hinge on my being able to kill him in a single shot. In fact, because it's risky like that, let me. I know I saved recently. I don't know if I saved before or after killing all of the ones that are dead right now. So let me just to make sure. Let me save it again. Come on, over. I'm going this way. What are you doing? It's like, come on. Okay, so this is gonna be risky, but yep. Okay. Okay, what we're gonna do now is see if I can kill the guy in a single shot from my revolver. Because if I can, that would be ideal. If I cannot, then I'm going to take some damage. But my thought is down at the bottom, very bottom of the room here, you see how there's over here, there's this hallway that's like kind of longer. Like there's strands here, or this is the like the wall. And there are some strands here too, but basically this is just like a dead end, right? Like a 2 square dead end. So if I running away, run down here like this, and then over into that dead end and wait, when that other guy comes around the corner, I can try to shoot him and drop him. Hopefully in one shot. I guess I could do 2. I don't know that I'm gonna be happy with 2 because it feels like a waste where these guys are so weak. So I should be able to get him in one shot. Anyway, but if I drop him in one shot there, like down, but I don't want to drop him as soon as he's in that opening section. So let me go back in the room and I'll show you without the flashlight on, but you'll get the idea. So I do not want to drop him here. Ideally, like I'm here, he's coming this way. Ideally, I drop him something like here. Because then he will probably, as long as I'm careful and go like near the top of this, I think I can avoid him so he won't aggro if I have to come back, if I have to leave and come back again. Right? So that's the idea. Is if I lure him there and then drop him somewhere around here, he won't. In fact, it'd be best if he's like here, if I drop him like right around these two pillars here. If I'm back against the wall pretty much, and I drop him against these two pillars, because then as I'm coming up here, I can just go like near this corner here, and that should be enough distance that he shouldn't wake up again. Let me just double check the layout over here. So, wire obviously, but yeah, if I go all the way over here, I mean, like I said, I'll be trapped. So he'll get a hit on me, at least one, if I don't take him out with a single shot. But that would be what I would like to do. In fact, if I lure him here and then just wait, that might be the easiest. Yeah, and then just come this way, buddy. It's okay. You're all right. Yeah, just come on over here. And then stomp on your head or whatever right here. Okay. Now, a little bit closer than I would have liked, but that's okay. But now, he hopefully is out of the picture. It doesn't mean it's going to be smooth sailing, of course, but hopefully. These guys, I think, stay dead with a flare gun. The guy with the thermite does for sure. Okay, so now I need to come over here like this. A little bit, and then down, and then a little bit, and then down. Don't run into the wires, please. Don't run into the wires, please. Ah, another one of those? Really? Ah, and another one, huh? No, crap. I don't have, I have to reload. I don't have anything else. I'm out of everything. Because I shot him when there was an X on him. You know, it'd be nice if these guys were enemies of each other instead of just me. But apparently, I'm the one who's the problem. It makes me think maybe there's like a collective virus or something that all of them have, and so they all share the same goal. If you don't have the virus, we need to kill you and or infect you. I think. The other option is I could try. Gosh, it feels like a waste though. But I could try to load a grenade in the flare gun, aggro both of those guys from under the ground, and then shoot with a grenade. If they're close enough, I might be able to hit both in the explosion. I don't know. I don't know if that's even a thing though. But it's worth a try, I suppose. I really need that rifle rounds though. Actually, I wonder if he is as awake. That's a good call. I could try going and see if he is as awake. I need to get that other hexagon piece anyway. Let me do that. Let me first go try to see if Issa's awake. Because if she's awake, she has the rifle, and they're high-powered rifle rounds I can use. I have like 12 or something of those, which are armor-piercing, which would be a little bit of a waste. I mean, but I've got them then as a backup, so I don't feel like I have so little ammo. So little ammo, so little time kind of thing or whatever. So I don't know. Wait, was this the way? Yeah, because then it was out. Wait, was it or was it not? I don't remember now. Ah, really? So you're awake now too? Oh, for crying out loud. These guys, I hate these guys. So dumb. Okay, let's see if there wasn't anything in here, right? Yeah, let's see if this is awake. And again, if she's not, that's not great news, but it's not the worst. Was it just to the right here? And then one more, maybe? Oh, so it's the other way. Dang it, and these guys are going to wake up now, too. Son of a monkey. Around, that's fine. This guy's dead with thermite. This one, though, could wake up. Here we go. Yeah, she's not awake. Okay, well, let me... Oh, whoops, hang on. Before... No, and this isn't what I want anyway. I wanted north. But before I do that, let me grab out of here the completed doll. Okay. Let's go up here. Of course you were awake again. I need to lure you closer, I guess, so that makes more sense to go this way. I don't need to pick up anything out of that room, the room just north of here. I don't have to pick anything up out of that room anymore. I already got all the ammo and stuff that was in there. So I just need to avoid the guy. It's not the worst thing that the guy woke up. I mean, it's not ideal, but it's fine. I think. Yes. Okay, and now put this there. There we go. See this bottom part? That is, whoops, this mechanism in the room. So you could tell if that's shut or not based on whatever, so. Okay. So now back through here again. Hooray. One of these times that guy's going to get up again, so that'll be fun when that happens. Okay, and then oops, back to here, and to the right, yeah. Other guy woke up. Yep, raised from the dead. Awesome. No, that guy did too. Amazing. No, it's great. Down. So those guys are both awake now. Thermite's like the only way, it seems. Even if I like way wide berth, the guys still come back. It sucks. But you only have a limited amount of thermite, so it's not like I can be just using it willy-nilly. I'll do 2. I'm not sure if... let's see. So I have this. Do I have anything else in here I want to grab while I'm here? I'll bring that across. Because like I said, I will try that if I cannot drop that other guy quickly enough. No, wrong one. It's the left. I get some of these doors mixed up. Which isn't great when you know that as you go back and forth and stuff, the stuff wakes up. Actually, though, I do want this because I want to put that other hexagon in place first, which was over here, I believe. Yeah. All right. Plate of balance. Yepers. Right. So just 2 more. One of them, I think, well, I don't know. It kind of looked like a ring. But I think in that room with all the wires, I think might be one of these others that we need. Whoops. I force a habit hit escape when I actually want something else. Anyway. I don't want to go to the left. I don't know why I'm heading that direction. Now I want to go left. Or not left. Left from the next one over. Down one and then left. Yeah. Alright, let me do this. Oh, it's equipped already? Oh, okay, my bad. This combined with... Alright. And let me grab this and equip that. Okay, same strategy with this dude as before. Over this way, my guy. Over this way. Here we go. Well, that was unfortunate. I had to shoot him twice. So now I have 1 fewer rounds. Yeah, hopefully I drop another guy later with 1 shot. Oh no, I was going to try switching anyway to this. That's right. All right. This is not going well for me in the game, just as an FYI, in case you weren't clear on that. Can I do this. Ow. Nope. Nothing to stomp on you for? Stomp on you? Oh my goodness. I am so almost dead. So I cannot hit any wires. I cannot get hit by any more enemies. Wonderful. Is there a way over to? So far, it seems like I can do this. No. Wait, yeah, there's no wire here, because otherwise I'd see it like that. Yep. Oh, crap. No, 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 no. Oh! Move. Out of my way. I mean, I'm like an inch from death. But, okay. I mean, it's kind of progress. Kind of. Don't you guys come back to life. I hate you guys. Christmas. Oh, why did I... Once again, just put it in the thing first. I don't know why I... Go here. I don't know why I would say without putting it in the wall. Oh, which one did I pick up? Okay, that one. Plate of sacrifice. Of course it is. No wonder. Okay, so I have one more. Wherever we get that one. I might have to redo getting that one because I am all kinds of messed up. But maybe not. I mean, I don't know what that other item is. But like... See, if it's healing, if it's like a healing patch, that would be great to get that. But if it's not... But I'm also out of ammo. I have one shot for this. No more flares for this. Flares or grenades. I'm such a pitiful state. Okay, because I feel like this might... I might already be beyond the point of no return. We're going to save in file slot 4. I wasn't going to do it earlier, but I think I need to. Because then if I just can't... If I just like insta-die, insta-die, insta-die kind of thing, then I might have... Anyway, but now we'll quit. I am, despite the fact that I'm in like a bind and like in a lot of trouble as far as things in the room go, I am having a lot of fun playing the game. It's very interesting, and it's I'm just gonna mark an indicator of what's like up or north in that room, because it, you know, so when if I twist this around during the week, I don't like forget where I am or whatever. Anyway, but yeah, I am enjoying that. So okay, the thing is, I don't know how much farther we have to go in the game, so I can't really say anything as far as we're getting close or something. I mean, that's part of the nature of playing blind, but you also don't. You sometimes with some games you get the idea of when you're about to finish, right? For example, um, in Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. Once we got to the end of that, we had Steven's story and then Kate's story. Especially with Kate's story, but even with Steven's story, once you get to that, it turns from like in the beginning, it's like daylight. And then it like eventually goes to kind of midday, and then it goes like in the second area it's like midday. Third area it's like late afternoon and it's super rainy. And then when you get to Steven's area, it's like dusk. Like, you know, thematically with the times of the day, they're kind of saying our story is getting near an ending, right? It became very clear when you got to that Stevens area. I was like, oh, the game is probably going to end soon. And then after that, we were at Kate's story, and it was nighttime with just the different research towers. So that was very clear that it was going to be the end of the game, right? Here, I don't know. I don't know if we go deeper and yet super duper uber deep. I have no idea what's coming in this game. I don't even know what exactly the goal is, because the goal initially seems to be we wanted to find the replica, or maybe pair of replicas, like Issa was one of them at least, that we knew that were like our friends and stuff, and check in with them and make sure they're doing okay and stuff, because we show back up to the station and everything's awry and everything's gone crazy, and so we want to make sure that our friends are okay. Seemed to be the initial plot, but now we get down to the level where we are, and there's like a fleshy pit with like tentacles, and it's a hole you're supposed to drop into, and then we have like apparently two replicas are like merged together inside a cage thing and gone crazy, and it's like Cthulhu-esque, which is cool. I love it, don't get me wrong, I'm down for it, but it's hard to know like what the ending is going to be with the way they've set it up. So like when, not what, but that too, but when the ending is going to be. So I really can't say, but I mean, I think we're really pretty far into the game. It feels like, I mean, we're out of the facility and out of the mines and down into somewhere called nowhere is what it says on the save games now. So I don't know. I guess we'll find out, but I think we're getting close-ish. I just don't know how close. Anyway, it's a lot of chatter for just saying I don't know how close we are to the end. Okay, so in about 11 and a half hours, I'll be doing more of the Whispered World. And then in about 21 and a half hours, we'll be doing more True Fear Forsaken Souls Part 3. So we've been doing that for a few, like maybe 3, maybe 4 weeks in a row, Monmouth. So if you've not been able to follow, you might want to catch up on those just to see where we are, or I can just summarize for you if you show up tomorrow, that is. Anyway, I'm just, letting you know that we're a little bit into it, and I know that you've been enjoying that series. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys soon. See you next time. Till then, peace.
Did I